Yay.
About to feel my cup.
Hey guys, it's Drunk with Friends. This is your girl V.
And this is Willis.
And we're back for another episode.
Woo!
Yay. What episode is this? You don't know. You had one job. I'm joking.
I think we're at episode 13.
Yeah, I think 12, 13, something like that. Hey guys, we're here. You'll see it when we post it. How about that? Excuse the way I sound, guys. I'm in between a little cold, so if you hear me cough or sneeze, I don't got COVID. I already got tested for that. I just got this little transitional thing going on.
I don't got COVID.
I don't got COVID. I just want to stress that before y'all start going crazy. Like, you're just infesting everybody. What about Willis? Fuck Willis. I'm just playing. No. I'm just saying, y'all. I am a little sick, but I'm doing my due diligence. With that being said, we have a couple rules for our podcast. We always start off with a shot. Mm-hmm. We always end up with a shot. If whoever loses on the drunk games portion, they have to take a shot. And if either one of our phones go off with volume, we have to take a shot. I am drinking a hot toddy today. Shout out to Pillow Talk with the Tea. She definitely dropped that. She definitely dropped that in my head. Hey, you can still drink and have fun and drink tea. So I'm getting my herbs in and my antioxidants, and I'm getting my liquor intake. So I think it's a full circle going on right
that's
here.
That's what's most important.
That's what's the full circle is what's really, really, really important. With that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and let's go ahead with our shots.
Yep. And I just double checked. It's 13.
It is 13. Cheers, guys.
Friday the 13th of Halloween. It's the Halloween episode.
Yeah, it comes right out after Halloween.
Right.
So I hope you guys had a fun time, quote unquote, yesterday. I know I will, hopefully, if I'm not underneath the bed.
Right.
But anyway, let's go into some updates, guys. I'm sorry for hitting that remote. The mic. Let's talk about Alec Baldwin. As we talked about last week, as an update, how he mistakenly shot two people on the set last week. One was I can't say the word, cinematographer. There you go.
Cinematographer.
There, that one. And the other one was a director. And the one who died was Helena Hutchins. The other one did survive. The other person did survive. But anyway, it's something about them Trump people, bro. And when I say Trump people, I'm not even talking about the supporters.
Right.
I'm talking more so about Mr. Donald Trump Jr. himself. He decided to trash talk just days after Helena Hutchins' death. He decided to take a shot at Alec Baldwin. Mm. And he said he's now selling t-shirts with the message stating, Alec Baldwin kills people. And social media is outraged. It specifically mocks him by saying, guns don't kill people, Alec Baldwin kills people. And yeah, it's like, what was the point of using her death as a selling point? Like, and they're $27.99, and it come in like 7 or 8 different colors. I'm looking at black, navy blue, gray, green. Like, I'm not promoting it. I'm just letting you know what I see online in men's apparel.
I wonder if it's made in the USA. Trump. Yeah,
so it says, after being dragged immediately, once he advertised the shirt, Donald Trump Jr. fiercely responded to the backlash, saying, screw all this sanctimony I'm seeing out there. If the shoe was on the other foot, Alec Baldwin would literally be the first person pissing on everybody's grave trying to make a point. Fuck him.
Wow. Yeah.
So apparently the Trump family and the Alec Baldwin has been at odds for years. So I guess this is more so as like a spiteful thing between I'm not gonna say both families, but I guess you could say both between him and the Trump family.
Yeah, because he was doing those SNL skits playing Trump.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, but he's an actor, and if he don't like you, how many people not gonna say in our country, in the world doesn't like Donald Trump or Donald Trump Jr. or Ivanka or anybody associated.
Right.
Like, get the fuck over it. That's the way I see it. But this is like, it's a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Of an innocent person that died on that tragic day. So we all are in support of people starting a business,
right,
or trying to make ends meet.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
I think this is clearly just a dig at Alec Baldwin. The Trump family don't mess with him. I think it's what's the word I'm looking for? Is it inconsiderate or ill-timed or
all of it?
Tasteless?
All of the above.
Yeah, it's just like
like A, B, or C, or D, all of the above. It's definitely D, all of the above.
Because I get you taking shots at Alec Baldwin, but you're also like
making fun of
someone
death.
lost their life. Yeah. Family. Yeah, it's messed up. It's messed up. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. It's like I'm all in support of somebody, you know, starting a business and doing what they got to do.
Right.
At the end of the day, first of all, you're Donald Trump Jr. You don't need no fucking money.
He don't need the
from
money.
these damn shirts. You don't need no money.
Right.
What he gave you a $5 million loan to start your own business? Like the fuck? Like you don't need these T-shirts out in rotation. But I do agree with you with the inconsiderateness, ill-mannered, wrong timing,
right?
Just ruthless, like. Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. It's very tasteless. So I hope, you know, karma does this good old thing and show up, not on my timing, but right in the nick of time.
Did you hear about the conspiracy theory out there now?
No, what's the conspiracy theory?
So, Janet Hubbard, if you don't know who that is, that's Black on Viv. If you don't know.
Black Aunt Viv, that's the darker Aunt Viv.
That's the
because they both black. One's darker than the other.
You call her Black Aunt Viv, you already know who I'm talking about. It's part of culture.
We got all different shades in our community, so just in case we have to break it down.
Right.
It's the darker, skinnier.
Side note, did you see those tweets when they were just like black people call movies whatever they want to call it?
Yeah. Like it was like what was it?
Halloween like Michael Myers.
Michael Myers, yeah, and then it was like what was it, like Cedar Chucky? It was like Chucky. That was
right.
Like they're all
Child's
Chucky.
Play.
Child's
and
Play.
It was like Chucky. Yeah,
like
it was a whole bunch
Chucky.
of. I was
like, funny. I never knew the whole name was really Child's Play. I always thought it was just Chucky.
What was the other one? Was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
They were like Willy Wonka.
I was like,
but you know what?
I making up our own shit.
We be making up our own shit. It's like we be adding on an S to shit that don't even need no S.
Oh yeah, I saw that tweet too.
But in reality, though, going back to the Willy Wonka joint, I can't speak for myself. I know I read that book growing up, so we probably associated it with the book,
right?
Because it was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It wasn't
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, it wasn't that. So I think that for that one, I think we just associated it to our education or our summer reading or whatever growing up. You know, when you actually have to like put the books in the little thing at the library and shit.
Even like I think in the forefront, like one that comes up to me is like I know it's called Nightmare on Elm Street, but I just be like Freddy Krueger. That new Freddy Krueger coming out, like everybody know what it is.
Right, and the thing about that slightly of a tangent though, like it was a whole stream of line of like have you ever drove behind a truck that has like logs on it, or behind you're waiting on the corner? There's like, what? Every time I come out the door, it's Final Destination. Behind the truck with logs on it, Final Destination. Getting on the elevator, Final Destination. Like it's like everywhere you turn. I might actually watch all of the Final Destinations this weekend.
That'd be a good binge.
That'd be a good binge. I binged like 3 weeks ago, like all the Harry Potters. Just
cause they were so like good. TBS, they were everywhere. Well, now they're on Netflix. Is it Netflix or somewhere on Hulu?
They're on Hulu. Oh, okay. HBO Max too.
Yeah. I know.
That's why I was like, I started off on Hulu, then I switched over to HBO Max. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there.
Okay, back to Black on Viv. She tweeted out, "Am I crazy? But my first thought was Baldwin was given this gun on purpose from someone to get back at him for his Trump impersonations. I've never seen prop guns sitting out on a set ever. Then to photograph his pain and give it to the press, so very heartless Trumpers. Question mark? It was convenient how they did have pictures of this man stressed out on the phone with his lawyer right after he did it.
I mean, yeah, but then on the flip hand, I think I said it last week. I really think it's one or two things. He legitimately didn't know it was loaded. Mm-hmm. Which is a very likely idea, obviously. And then number two, I feel like someone really set him up. And it could be somebody on set that didn't fuck with him. It could be a Trumper that didn't fuck with him. Shit, it could have been Trump Jr. who didn't fuck with him. Right. Regardless what the case may be, I just think that something is not clicking. It's not adding up.
Well, here's what I also found out. So, you know, he was shooting a movie. It was like a Western movie.
Yeah.
It's his own company that's paying for the movie.
Oh, so he was already dishing out bread, so he didn't want to mess up his own.
Yeah, so here's another thing too. So apparently a couple of the staff members, or what do you call it, movie crew, they were out back. Well, I don't even say out back because they were like in the desert in New Mexico or whatever, shooting cans with real ammunition.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, so, and then there was some on the scandal where they fired like one of the prop guys, so it was only one guy, he was overwhelmed and all this other stuff. So they could sue the studio company, sue whoever the parents are, or the guy that actually survived, like, they could sue. And they most likely will win because it was just a lot of and confidence going on. But still, like, you shouldn't hand someone a loaded gun.
No.
And if anything, I get you use a real gun, but you use prop bullets.
Yeah.
Y'all need to separate those. Like, why are they even anywhere near each other?
I mean, even in the military, ammo is literally in a whole separate room with a lock on it.
Right.
Like, you have to, and it's like a 2-factor authentication type of thing too. You know what I'm saying? You got like a knob and you got a key. Like it's like once you open up the knob from one door, you got like a fence door that you gotta have a key. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody has different things in place. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just talking about the military. Like, there's some people at their homes. They have it locked up in a safe lock. You know what I'm saying? Probably in I know that's kind of movie-ish. They put it at the bottom of their floor, and they move like a little wood pallet or whatever, and then they got it in you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different ways that you can hide things and secure things without it being a harm to your family and the surrounding people around you. I think these people, whoever did it, is just either one, I feel like they're all scared. But one, they didn't think about what they were doing, the actions they were doing, or two, they may have, legitimately didn't know they were real rounds.
Right.
But there's a feel difference. I mean, not everyone's shot a gun before, but as somebody who's been enlisted, like, you can feel the difference between a real bullet and something that's loaded with ammunition. Like, gun, yes, the actual gun is heavy, but loaded, it's a whole different mass weight. Like, but you would have to be not so much trained, but you would have to at least experience it and touch it yourself to know there's a difference.
Right.
Which I would feel that Alice Baldwin could have known, but then again, I don't know if he's a gun guy or not. You know, there's so many factors.
I'd be surprised. But
but we'll keep you guys updated.
Right.
We'll definitely keep you guys updated, because I think that this is going to be one of those that they're going to drag out. Yeah. Even though he's already offered to pay for the funeral and stuff like that to the family, and even the father told Alex that he doesn't blame him. He blames whoever passed him the weapon. So that's, I feel like, for a conscious thing, you know, for a heavy heart thing, that could have helped Alex just a little bit.
I feel like it happened too quick. I think somebody, talked to him. Because if I just lost my daughter, I ain't put out no statement. I don't think it was him and all that, right? I'm like, yo, don't talk to me right now. I gotta bury my kid. Like,
I mean, but in those type of circumstances with that type of line, like, yes, it's too quick, but I mean, we're in a different world than they are, right?
Yeah,
they all have agents and travel, PR people and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure Alec Baldwin was like, use my team. It's my fault. He probably may have said it's my fault, even though it's not my fault. I feel responsible because it was in my hand. I didn't load it. I didn't check it. So I'm taking my responsibility. So here's my PR team. Here's my lawyers. I'll pay for everything. Like, I would do the same shit. Like, even when I think I read into one person in Chick-fil-A, I immediately got out of the car and was like, I'm so sorry. It's totally not like anybody responsible citizen. Here's my information. Now it's up to that person to be like, oh, it's just a little scratch. We don't have to exchange information. We're good. Shit happens, you know. But this is a whole different ball game. This is a whole life. Yeah. So I think we're gonna definitely stay on top of this and keep you guys updated. The more we know, the more you know.
Right.
Okay. So let's talk about something. Let's talk about the Great Resignation. I don't know if you've heard about this, but COVID-19. You know, I heard her. That's a bad bitch. She changed the workforce in so many ways. Right. Went from being remote to not even going in at all. Kids at home, people losing weight, people starting businesses, people being lazy bums on the couch, all this stuff. So America has now called this designation of history, this period of history, as we are currently in the midst of the Great Resignation, as close to 5 million Americans quit their jobs in the month of this past August alone. This is even 2020. We're talking about like this year, August. And experts say things could get worse. While most Americans were enjoying their summer fun this year, millions also took time to leave their jobs behind for good. CNBC reports in August of this year, 4.3 million Americans quit their jobs, while some decided to leave the workforce completely, and those who still work cite job security and better pay are the main reasons why they're looking elsewhere for employment. Based on that data from the Labor Department, job openings, they have a turnover for quitting jobs rose to 2.9%, the highest since December 2000, since 21 years ago, guys. Those numbers helped earn the new name, the Great Resignation. Additionally,
I don't know what this name.
I mean,
I get the play on words.
I get it. The Great Migration literally was a whole bunch of people migrated to another, but we're not going to go to history for y'all there. But additionally, the food service and accommodation industries have been hit the hardest, as a staggering 892,000 workers in both food service and accommodation industries, like hotels, stuff like that, cleaning services, while 721,000 retail workers quit their positions, followed by another 530,000 people in healthcare and social assistance industries. The people in healthcare, obviously, the people who take care of senior citizens, over half of them surveyed say they intend to look for new employment in different areas of expertise.
Oh.
So, the great resignation. So, if you're wondering why your food is taking so long, if you're wondering why housekeeping staff, if you're wondering why you can't get your elderly into a home, this is why. We are literally in the midst of the first ever great resignation period in our history.
Well, I think also it's like, people realize they can make more on unemployment, one.
I mean, well, unemployment ended, July?
Yeah, but it's still unemployment as far as what we were getting, this surplus of money. Sure. But unemployment's still around. But I think people kind of realize, like, I'm not about to go back working for $14 an hour minimum wage at McDonald's anymore. I don't want to go back to that. I want to do different. A lot of people, I saw this thing on Instagram. What did you do during the COVID? A lot of people getting degrees, certifications, switching jobs. I didn't switch jobs. So it's just like, it's happening.
Yeah.
So I get it. Of course, there's going to be people taking advantage of the situation, and that's messed up. But I guess employers should start paying people more if they want people to come back.
Possibly.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, to live and survive, like, you can't survive off a minimum wage, especially in the DMV area. A lot of places.
True.
So I think it's going to be like a war between, like, the actual workers and the people that hire people, the employers. Yeah. It's an employer-employee battle right now.
Yeah.
And now the employees, especially younger folks, they're not afraid to be like, fuck it, I quit.
Right. They're like, especially if they move back in with, like, their parents, this new generation, or for people who, like, moved in together to save money on bills and stuff. Man, if I was still getting $600 or $1,200 a week or $1,000 a week, and we splitting this, 2-bedroom apartment, and your part is $600, my part is $600, shit, I paid that the first week. I still got $3,000 left over.
Facts. To
live my life.
Yeah, and not even that, like you said, a lot of people are started their own business and doing different things too.
I saw an article, I meant to send it to us. California alone, they distribute over about $20 billion in unemployment funds.
I believe it. Yeah.
Like, bruh, what I gotta work that food taco for?
Right.
I mean, granted, that's your own business, but you gotta think about it. For those small businesses like that, for the food truck stuff, they was having a hard time getting poultry, getting certain supplies,
Right.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we go back to plastic straws, which I'll be happy for. Because we can't get them damn paper cardboard straws. I hate those straws. I can't have them frozen margarita with them fucking peeling ass straws, bruh. But anyway, I digress. I was getting angry over my drink. It's hot toddy working, guys. It's hot toddy working.
She's turning up.
Turn up.
She started off, yeah, guys, it's strong friend. Now, it's fucking straws.
Feel my help coming along.
Right.
She was on something with this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I just wanted to let you know, guys, this is the period that we're in, so please be knowledgeable. The only person that I'm not giving no slack to, and I'm sorry to pull them out, is USPS. Y'all getting on my nerves. Y'all losing my clients' packages. Shit's been stuck for like 7-8 days. Yeah, like, because y'all didn't know, I have a business, and I've been sending my stuff out to people in like Georgia, Tennessee, and it's stuck. As soon as it gets to their state, it's stuck. Yeah. Okay, now I gotta go resend it somewhere else through like UPS or FedEx, and like it's costing more money, especially for somebody who has a small business. You're actually like giving out more money than you're actually receiving because they're losing shit, and it's not even fucking November yet.
Man, what Christmas time's gonna be hell. So yeah,
guys, I'm done with my second rant of the night. What you got for us?
So speaking of like finding other jobs during this time, one Virginia woman had a great idea. Well, I don't know, not so great. Let me tell you what she did. She led one of the largest coupon counterfeiting rings in U.S. history, scamming over $31 million in fake coupons. Now she faces up to 12 years in prison. Now, the mastermind by the ring is allegedly Lori Ann Talens and her husband Pacifico Talens Jr. The pair sold counterfeit coupons from April 2017 through May 2020. Oh, this is pre-COVID. So it was scamming way before COVID.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what this is. We got
Lori pleaded guilty to mail fraud, wire fraud, healthcare fraud, and was sentenced on Tuesday by a federal judge. Her husband pled guilty to mail fraud and was sentenced to 7 years behind bars. This massive counterfeit coupon scheme harmed consumers, retailers, and manufacturers worldwide. And according to the U.S. Attorney Office, this helped weaken the economy at large. So they're about to throw them under the bus. So, one more thing. She went online as the name Master Chef. And made counterfeit vouchers were virtually indistinguishable from authentic coupons and were often created with inflated values far in excess of what the authentic coupon would in order to receive items at retails at a greatly reduced price, says the Department of Justice. So she was in here scamming everybody.
Wow.
Probably like the I can see like the WIC coupons or the what's the other coupon? When you buy like the milk and all that other stuff and diapers and daycare vouchers and all that other
I don't know.
She was in the coupons and vouchers.
Oh, my sis said, what you need, I got it.
First of all, what program? Was that Adobe? Was that Microsoft Paint?
I need to know the details, sis.
What's that Adobe Acrobat? Like, what did you use where it was that good that no one caught on? And then you increasing values. It's not like it's like 20% off. You doing like 50% off or something that costs.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, she was scamming.
Right.
So since 2017, so this is what you do for a living.
And how much she made?
$31 million. So she scammed people out of $31 million. It doesn't say how much she made off of selling these coupons.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh, that's literally within a 4-year time. Sis made almost like $8 million a year.
So what also leads me to like, it says she made coupons for consumers, retailers, manufacturers, and healthcare. That's like 4 different places. She probably got caught up when she dealt in healthcare because healthcare, they don't be playing about them vouchers and shit like that.
Bruh. My thing is, what, like you said, what software did you use? And then how did you not get caught sooner? You had to be so good that it's still scanned.
At a higher price than the original.
It's still scanned.
So that shit, you wasted your talent. Like, you could have been like something else. Like, $31 million.
This is something else.
And your husband got 7 years, and they say you facing up to 12.
Well, 7 years, he can do that big. He good. 5 of good behavior.
Yeah. Oh, that's what she got caught up here. See, I didn't read this part. So it says that she did over $9.9 million in household goods, and then $2.8 million on Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble is those people that make the powder for baby formula and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's where they got hit up at. Got you.
Nah, I'm good.
$2.5 million in Unlever and laundry products, and then $1.7 million in cleaning products. God damn.
Right.
She was like, I got the tag coupons.
I got that awesome. You want some Fabuloso? I got you.
And then she goes by the name Master Chef, so she's chefing up them coupons.
All right.
That's her name. That's what she went by.
Master Chef?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. And she ain't get, she did have some food coupons on your service.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild, bro.
Oh, then it says she accepted payment methods of Bitcoin and PayPal. Oh, yeah. They gonna catch you right there.
Yeah.
If you stuck with Bitcoin, you'd not.
Probably would have been okay.
PayPal, man, cracking down on everything.
That was already right. Girl, they had an open case on you since I'm joking, she started since 2017. I'm just saying.
Yeah, for like 3 years, she was rolling.
Yeah, 4 now. It was 2021. That's wild.
Bro. And now you go to 12. And also, Lisa, like, you were more involved than your husband. Both of y'all pleaded guilty. And he got 7. You facing 12.
Bro, he gonna get out and be like,
And let's be, they're not gonna do the whole thing.
I mean, of course. Yeah. We know that.
Unless it's federal prison, you fucked.
I don't know. I don't think they would put him in federal prison for something like that.
Scanning coupons.
Yeah, but is that federal? Is coupons
But
federal?
they hit them for wire fraud. Like, you getting money through...
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So it ain't gonna be one of them hardcore federal ones though. Like he gonna be on Rikers Island and shit.
Go to the one with Martha Stewart and all them.
Right, probably gonna move in their cubicle and shit.
So I just wanted y'all to know about that. You got a story, V?
Actually, I do. So let's talk about something. We want to get a little controversial. I was gonna say it for the question of the week, but I got something else for the question of the week.
Okay.
So, have you ever been on a blind date before?
Yes.
Yes. No, I mean not me. I need to know what you look like. That's just me. But we all know.
You never had like a friend or a friend be like, yo, you try like my homeboy?
Yeah, but I was like, what do he look like? You can suck your teeth all you want. I'm not going to roll up on some guy with a missing tooth. That shit happened to me. Sorry.
So you're not going to do it.
No, I'm not going to say that. No, all his pictures, he didn't smile. And now I knew why when I seen him. Bruh, red flag. But anyway, so we already know blind dates can be kind of awkward. You know, you about to meet somebody or whatever. And they can also be pretty expensive. I mean, period. We was talking about dates last week. You know, it can be pretty expensive as well.
Right.
But what about if you went out on a date, you know, you're a man, you know, you already kind of, I guess, expect to pay the first date anyway.
Right.
You know, but what if, you know, a woman came and she brought her whole family with her?
Red flag.
Red flag. So when I say whole family, how many people do you think I'm talking about?
Like her sister and her brother and maybe her dad.
Yeah, that sounds good. But it was about 23 of her family members. New York Post reports that a woman, I don't know how to pronounce this, but this is in China, not here, because you know we don't play that shit. But a woman in Zhejiang, China, got the shock of her life when her elaborate scheme. Hey, I said I didn't know how to pronounce it. That was my disclaimer. Alright, go ahead. Our elaborate scheme to test how generous her blind date was backfired in a very expensive way. While the man, identified as Mr. Liu, was waiting for his blind date to arrive, he couldn't believe his eyes when she arrived with 23 members of her family and expected him to foot the bill for all of them. That's the part that got me. All of them? Although he initially agreed to pay for the date for the two of them, all that changed when she bought almost 30 extra people. As a result, he left her and her family with an incredibly large $3,100 bill after telling them they should pay, and they refused. The two of them were set up on a blind date by Mr. Liu's mother. Mother's y'all just mind your business.
Yo,
and he wanted her to meet somebody nice, and she tried to test him. So how are we feeling about this?
Yo, y'all better than me. Let everybody show up. Fucking shit.
I'm gonna say it's already weird anyway when you're gonna somebody that you really do like.
Right.
When they're introducing to your parents anyway.
But you already know the mother now. He knew the mother. The mother set them up.
No. His mother set them up. Oh,
his mother. Got you. Okay.
Set them up on a blind date, and she came with her whole family. So it's already like, let's say you were talking to somebody, and y'all been talking for months or whatever, and you're like, we're getting kind of close now. You want to meet my mom? She's having dinner tonight. We normally do Sundays.
Right.
Dinner once every quarter or some shit, random shit like that.
Right.
All right, well, you know, it's already kind of weird doing that, awkward.
Mm.
But imagine your first date, you meeting like
all the family.
Your second cousin, your third cousin, your cousin once removed, added back in by a different marriage, like all that shit. $3,100.
I'd have hit them with the, you ever see that TikTok?
Hit them with the
Facts. No, you ever see the TikTok when, you know, they got the little kiosk for the bill, and the dude look at the girl and be like, so, we going back to my place tonight? And she be like, no, split check.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, shit.
But like, nah, everybody pays for their own drink. I would have got to walk off too.
$100, guys. I've never seen no shit like that in my life.
No, now, and that's how you test it nowadays?
That's what she decided. I mean, in China.
What happened to going to
and then I want to know how much, because I thought food in China was cheap. So I'm like, how much did y'all eat? Y'all must have had Wagyu or whatever that expensive
21 people, that sounds about right.
In China prices? I don't know. I'm illiterate. I'm illiterate to how much food costs over there, guys.
You know, the yen is worth more than a US dollar, so yeah.
I just said I was illiterate to how much it costs.
Oh, my bad.
I've been saying that. Disclaimer, I don't know how to say this shit and I don't know how much shit costs. But I'm just like, bro, $33,100?
Mm-hmm.
That's
like,
wow.
Because I know that's like a couple million yen. So yeah.
But you know what? Now that I think about it, it does make sense because of Squid Games. It was like billions of dollars when you equated to like us. It was like 8 million or some shit like that. I should have thought about that. But the point is, regardless, who shows up on their first date like, oh yeah, feed my family, you know, like. Literally,
so what we doing after this? Because I'm not paying that one red cent.
We ain't doing shit after this. I'm surprised he even stayed.
I was part of the gag. He was like, all right, maybe get some. And he probably wasn't feeling it, so he was just like, all right, I'm out.
No, I mean, because, you know, and this is just from a movie the text, you know, showed me, they get mad kind of quick. Like, Chinese men be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And they just be like going off in the language and they be going fuck off, you know. It's funny, but I'm just like, bro, I wouldn't be mad at my mans. I don't care what race you are. They would go to fuck off like, I mean, it been that one high guy. Now I'm like, yo.
I'm like, girl, you got me all the way fucked. But we all getting appetizers in this bit?
No.
And then, how shiesty? First of all, I did the conversion, so it's 360,000 yen for $3,100. So that's a lot. But, what I was going to say, why did your family go along with it? Like, if my daughter or my cousin was like, yo, nah.
My mom was like, yo, he just try to pay for everybody. He a sucker. I'm like, now if it was just me and my mom would have been like, okay, you're a gentleman, take care of me and my daughter, you know.
Right.
But the whole family, like, my mom would have been like, you ain't gotta. They got their own money. I mean,
I've done that for like people that like I was in a relationship with, like their sister might be in town. I'll flip the bill.
Right.
Or their cousin might be in town.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like onesies.
One or two. That's about it.
Onesies.
I ain't about to treat the whole damn family.
Onesies. And my family, I can speak. You know, my sisters listen to my podcast. They know that somebody, if my boyfriend decides to foot, they would still be like, all right, here's $20. Send it to him. Like they give it to him some way, or buy this, or what they'll do is they'll buy something else later that day.
Right.
So it's like a trade off. You know what I'm saying? So no one feels like nobody's stretched on money. But ain't no way. In the words of Future, ain't no way, ain't no fucking way. I'm just saying, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. Not in this culture or the next. Just saying.
You can't follow through on that one, my boy. Don't do that.
Right. So that's all I got for you guys.
Red flag. That was been the last date. I've been talking shit on the way out the door. I'm like, yo, bro, this bitch.
No, I would be like, all right, I'm about to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, and walk my ass out the door.
Oh yeah, I did do that too.
One of those. I gotta wash my hands. You know, it's COVID out here. I gotta wash my hands, get the germs off. You know, 2 minutes, sing happy birthday, 2 ice. You know, and be in my car. Vroom vroom.
Push out the trick bag.
Right. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna take a break right here.
No, I got one more date story.
Hurry up.
You gonna rush me?
Cause you ain't seen that before.
My bad. So, U.S. man is suing a dating app for $9,500. You wanna know why? Because of the lack of women on the dating website.
What?
So, the lawsuit, 29-year-old Ian Cross allegedly is suing the HMZ group who made the Denver dating app. He's saying that he's seeking damages from the company because of his convinced that their platform had...
Their platform?
He was convinced that their platform had a lot of women on it. Come to find out, they only had 5 women between the ages of 18 and 35. Now, these was one of his subscription-based apps, and the higher your membership, the more access you had to things. Ian spent $9,500.
$9,500?
Yep.
Thinking that he's going to get more women, the more money he added.
Women. He said he was granted access to the site in February and only found out there were 5 women between 18 and 35 in his range in their whole entire database. But they didn't tell him that while he was upgrading his membership.
I think he got a valid case. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
5 women? No, bro.
Between 18 and 35?
Bro, that's the biggest range.
And why y'all charging so much?
And
for dating app?
I just want to know, is that like over time? Was that a monthly assessment, like to get up to like $8,000?
It said over a 6-month period.
That's still a lot of money, bro. Yeah. I don't want to pay that much for Amazon, and that bitch be at my house at least once a week.
Yeah, he's 29 too. First of all, 29 ain't have $9,500 spend on date.
25.
29.
Shit, I don't got that now. I'm 32. Shit.
You know,
I'm about to ask him for a loan. I could be a sugar baby if you want to spend money.
To be honest, you know what happened was he was swiping. He was like, I just saw her. I just saw her. I checked yes on all of them and none of them hit me back.
Facts. Come to find out they wrote men too. It's just a fake.
Stupid. Alright.
Gotcha, bitch. No, real story. I got hit up today for some guy I now know, like the normal statement. I now know it was a scammer trying to get me. But he was definitely like, I just want you to be my sugar baby. And I was like, what the hell is a sugar?
I know those.
I was like, what the hell is a sugar baby? He was like, I just want you to talk to me and you be loyal to me. I'm like, nigga, I got a boyfriend. Get off my line. Thinking it's like somebody like whatever. And then he was like, yeah, I can cash up you some money. And we can start our conversations and da-da-da-da. I was like, alright, I felt like doing cash at me, show me it's really real. Right? Then you gonna talk about it says that it's not open, it's not a valid name. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And he sent me a screenshot. I was like, you made this screenshot up yourself, sir. He was like, no, I didn't. It's real. I just need your email account. I just need your email address. I'm like, nah, that's how you hack it. Guys, beware of these scammers who trying to hack into your Cash App. They need your email address and your name. Literally, that's all they need. And they can crack your passcode or whatever.
Right.
They don't, if somebody want to send stuff, they can literally send it via one or two ways. Actually 3 ways. It's your phone number, your email account, and your actual tag.
Right.
They don't need all 3. Bruh. Not happening.
So the dating scene sucks.
That's not even the dating scene. That was just a scammer scene. Like, bruh.
Yeah.
And then I'm in this group called DMV Does. Shout out to the DMV Does group. And it was like a mental health Wednesday day. Okay. And it was like, hey, just, whatever you want to say, just vent, no judgment zone, da-da-da-da. And some people are like really going through stuff like, I like to pay, but I really hate my job. Or someone there is elderly and you're supposed to love your elderly parents, but you just, drain because you got. And I was just like, I just want to get to a point where I'm not living from check to check. And that's funny, but it's real. I said I need to put myself on a stricter budget, so I don't be living from check to check. Somebody responded to me, was like, well, if you just get yourself a Splenda daddy, then you won't have to worry about that. You can just live your life. And I was like, easier said than done. And he was like, no, it's really out here in the DMV. And he started going in. I was like, all right, this isn't about my mental health anymore. You're stressing me out.
You're actually affecting me.
I'm deleting my comment. This conversation has now been done. He's like, what is going on? Is sugar babies, sugar daddies really a real thing? Like,
yeah, 100%.
But I don't want to give up no Splendor, no sugar, no sweet and low. I don't want to give up none of that. I don't want to give up none of it.
You just give me the money. That's it.
Well, I talk to you all day if you want to till you blue in the face, but I ain't going to give you no sugar.
Alright.
No sugar. I'm not giving no sugar.
Actually, that Chinese lady probably thought she had a sugar daddy.
I bet she did.
That nigga was like, nah, I'm aspartame out here.
My man said, I like my coffee and black.
Oh, man.
No sugar, no cream, no nothing.
We'll be back, you guys.
Bye, guys.
What up?
My pig got stuck in my hair. I was just like, okay, whatever.
Oh, man.
So, let's go into our positive thing of the week.
Yep, let's go.
All right. So, let's shout out to Issa Rae.
Shout out to Issa Rae.
Shout out to Issa Rae. If you haven't tuned into Insecure, it is officially back on. I already watched episode 1. It was a good throwback Final season is done. Is playing, already done, wrapped up, being filmed. But because one door closed doesn't mean that a window won't be open. And she signed a 5-year, 8-figure deal with Warner/HBO. So we're just gonna. That puts her overall salary of $40 million. She's coming soon with a new series. Nice. And she also released the first single from the soundtrack of Insecure. I don't know if y'all know, but everyone normally loves the music on Insecure, the show. Right. And I'm just waiting for like Jasmine Sullivan to bop out one of there, because they was talking like back and forth on Twitter a couple months ago about like, hey, Issa Rae should do a hotels. If you're not
a YouTube series,
like a YouTube series, or do like a show series, because if you're not aware, Jasmine Sullivan came out with her album with the Hotels, HEAUX, I think, and it's going to be interesting. I can't wait for what new content she has out. I'm just so happy for my sis to come out and get the bag. She came out and got the bags, carried the bag, and taking the bag home to give other people bags.
Hell yeah.
And I'm so happy for her because she seems genuine and real. In her meetings, in her interviews on the red carpets and shit, she's like, yeah, I'm rooting for everybody black. You already know. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, those are people... That could be my best friend. Like, you know, bitch, yes, I'm
my
moving
best
right.
friend. That's my
okay.
Right.
Like, I'm living through her until I get to your level. But anyway, I thought that was a really good positive thing of the week. Sis is getting there.
Side note. Did you hear that whole Amanda Seales drama? With
about her wearing the AK.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should have talked to your sister.
Yeah, I should have gotten to India how she feel about it. I'm pretty sure she will, after she listens to this episode, she would definitely give me her input, or maybe we can have her call in next time and have her give us her opinion as a representative.
Isn't Sister's Vacation coming up or something?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Thanksgiving is coming up where we'll all be together.
Gotcha.
So maybe I'll record a voice note and see what she has to say about that.
Alright, so crazy shit of the week.
I'm ready.
You know who Kevin Gates is?
Yeah, the big guy.
It's a lot of big guys. You got that song, I Got Two Phones, one for the plug. Yeah, that joint.
Yeah.
From New Orleans.
Yeah.
I
ain't know it was from New Orleans, but yeah.
Yeah, from New Orleans, baby. So he went on a podcast, $1 million worth of game, and he had an opinion about sex.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play it for you.
Okay.
You need to have sex. You can have sex.
Hold on, bring it back.
But it don't come. Another thing I was telling you that's like really healing to your body, it's gonna sound crazy, is semen retention. Not releasing no semen. You need to have sex. You can have sex. But your intention should be to please your partner. And don't release no semen. If you feel like you about to release, stop. It's just gonna heal your central nervous system and everything. I engage in a lot of foreplay because I aim to please my partner. So when I say foreplay, I mean I like to kiss everything. That's just me. I aim to please my partner, whatever partner that I'm dealing with at the time. Can I make you squirt? I'm not a squirter. Let me see.
Yep. I know that's
Let
right.
me see.
You know what?
Let me see.
Give that man his flowers now.
Yeah. And his wife bad. Drake is bad. But yeah, this is the first time I ever heard about. I was supposed to say something.
Semen retention.
Never
heard of that before.
Yeah, but it's supposed to.
I just remember what you was about to say.
Let it go. So.
Semen retention. Yeah. So I want to try it. I'm big into foreplay. I was always big into like. Especially if I'm first time having sex with a woman, I'm not worried about myself coming. Yeah. I'm just trying to prove a point.
Prove a point and make sure she get hers. And you got to get her hooked or she ain't going to come back.
Right. Then by session 20, y'all give up on that shit and be like,
facts.
Good game.
Alright. 1 or 2 strokes. That's it. I got you. You're here. We good.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I never heard about doing that. But that's interesting. Do ladies even want that? I thought some women get off of the other guy coming. I don't know. How do you feel about this?
Honestly, different strokes for different folks, right? Like
Facts.
Literally, different strokes for different folks. Like there's some women who can't handle so much. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? After a while, and not to get too graphic, after a while, sis get dry. She don't need you banging her that in there for like 2-3 hours. Bitch, ready to go to sleep.
Right. Like I got work tomorrow.
Right. Like hurry up and come already, because like I'm getting dry and it's starting to hurt me, and I know it's hurting you. You know?
I even heard like women will be like, yeah, I don't need 12. Just give me a good 6 or 7. Like I'm not taking all that. You ain't messing up my walls.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Like guys, not guys. Woo, that was bad. Girls be like,
guys.
I mean, yeah. But I've heard girls tell me like, give me like a strong like 7 that know how to work it.
We can make this work.
We can make it work. I don't need no slinging, dangling, because most times, and this again, what they say, the ones who have them, they don't really know how to work it. So it's more so like pounding, and then they get, again, shrivel up and die. Like, what am I doing here? But that's some women. Like I said, different strokes, different folks. I appreciate the valor of this man. For not wanting to for the semen retention of you know, trying to please his partner before he is, you know, pleased and done.
He said he doesn't want to get done. He holds it. So just learn about her.
I mean, but I feel like that probably builds up his what's the word I'm looking for? Stamina. Thank you. The stamina too. He probably would go a long time, and he has, you know, control over it.
Right.
Like I think that's actually admirable of this man. I'm dropping these words, man. As a man of honor over there, you know.
You know what, Kevin Gates? I might try this, man. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
But then don't forget, there's those rare cases,
right,
where a sister gonna put it on you, and you ain't doing the work, and she the one on top.
You ain't got no choice.
You ain't got no other choice. Well, that thing locked down on you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Push her off? You just messed up the whole mood.
I can see. Yeah, I can see that.
I'm just saying, like, and that's why I said again. There's strokes different folks. Some guys like, oh, I want her to do nothing. And there's been a lot of complaints, which I'm sure you heard. I'm tired of a pillow princess that just lay there and don't do nothing.
Right.
If you don't want to come, don't put me on top.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me to, you know, push back or don't ask me to do these certain things, because you gonna end up, especially if your mind that you gonna end up not retention.
But I always
that's not even a word. Retention. What the fuck is that? What was that, guys? I don't know. I would drink some more of my spiked tea.
But I also heard of girls, like, especially like back in the day, they were like, yo, I just want some head, leave me alone. Like, got them lips, come over here real quick.
Facts.
Get that head, get that bread.
Then leave.
He's out. Like,
bruh, my single days. Dot. I'm just saying, the past, but that's happened to a lot of people, I'm sure.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, I respect the man. At the end of the day, it's giving me pleasure vibes. He just wants to please his partner, and I can't. What I look like knocking my brother down for trying to do the right thing. Hell no, you ain't gonna get it out of me.
If you follow Kevin Gates, he's big on energy. So, literally, sex is just sharing energy with somebody. Mm-hmm. So it could be more than ejaculation for him. He's transcended to that level. I ain't there yet, but he's transcended to that level.
I'm on a new level.
Right. Can you mentally stimulate me? You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's something different.
Maybe.
Something to try. Just letting y'all know about it. Let's go into the question of the week.
Interesting. I'm going to write that down. Let's see how that works. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
I had a conversation with him.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Like what?
I already know. So, you don't really listen to a lot of gospel music, but I'm pretty sure you've heard of Mary Mary.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, you know, one of the ladies in Mary Mary is Erica.
Party Mary. Oh, no. None of them named Mary? How you have a group named Mary Mary now, y'all? No, I was just playing it first, but none of them named
One of them is named Erica Campbell. Let me finish my story, please. One of them is named Erica Campbell, and she explains what she meant when she posted this in her story. It says you can't reap I don't know what this means, but you can't sow hoe seeds and reap marriage benefits. Your brain and body don't switch like that. You got to prepare your mind for marriage because it's ministry. Now I'm going to play what she says in an interview.
I mean, it's plain and simple.
Hold on.
What you do comes back to you. You can't cheat, manipulate, take advantage of, and then when it's your turn to be in a relationship, you want everybody to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Whatever seeds you plant, that's what's gonna grow. You know what I mean? Life waters in situations. Water those situations. You know, like when you have a bad experience and you make up your mind, bump it. I'm just gonna do everybody dirty because I've been done dirty. Then when do you get to the light? You know, when do you get to the joy? When do you get to the love? So, you know, I'm just trying to help people out. You know, you can't be sleeping with everybody, man, and then you mad when somebody sleep with yours. That's what you've been doing.
Ooh, that's what you've been doing. Yes, sis. That's what you've been doing.
Wow. Oh gosh!
Oh, you wasn't ready for that.
That's me neither. You can't,
guys.
Was it can't reap? You can't plant seeds.
You can't sow whole seeds and reap marriage.
That's the title right there. I like that.
Ain't that good?
like that.
Ain't that good? Now, guys, all there I have to contribute is that devil's advocate. There has been a lot of hoes that have been turned into housewives. That's where it becomes contradictory.
I think everybody like early 20s are like the hoe phase. So it's just like you're gonna have those moments. But that's interesting, that you said. But I kind of feel like you're not giving anyone room for change. Like you could have been a hoe. Now you see hoe isn't life, and now you want to settle down. You have a right to change and grow.
But I'm looking at it as in seasons, right? You could have had a whole season, right? Let's say whole season was fall.
Some people have whole decades.
Bruh. Oh God. So let's say whole season was fall, right? So that means you had winter to get your life right.
Right.
To prepare yourself mentally for marriage or whatever serious relationship or connection you were trying to prepare for. Mm-hmm. So if in the spring you reap those hoish seeds, it's kind of sort of like you can't get mad at it because that's what you planted in the fall. But because your mindset throughout winter was that, hey, I'm getting this together, you already prepared that from now on, just because I had that bad harvest doesn't mean I'm going to give up on a future. And that's when it goes back into a whole other cycle of planting good seasons in the ground now.
Sounds very preachy. But I mean,
she's a gospel artist. I mean,
we don't even know her real name is Mary or not. So
I told you her real name is Erica.
So why is it Mary? That's very misleading. I'm telling you. One of y'all better, your middle name better be Mary. Somebody Mary in it. You better be married. Something.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
I'm over you.
So, yeah. Miss Erica. I get what you were saying. That sounds like something they would say in church. But,
I can see people saying that shit now. Like, not even just in church. People always say, karma's a bitch. That's literally this. That's the worldly way of saying you reap what you sow. It's karma.
Gotcha.
Karma comes back around and kick ass. That's literally the worldly or outside church way of saying karma.
Yeah.
So it's just being said in a different dialect, but not even dialect, a whole different. But it's still the same message.
Right.
So what's the difference between that and saying, oh, I remember when Jasmine was a hoe back in college, Oh, she married Brandon. That's surprising.
Okay.
That happens all the time.
Let's apply her theory to life, okay?
Okay.
You're in a very committed, loving relationship. Mm-hmm. So am I. Mm-hmm. Beforehand, I was up.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't necessarily looking for a relationship, but I found a relationship. And, everything's good. So, when you first started dating, before you found your person you're with, were you necessarily looking to be dating with someone, or did you want to be single and do what you want?
Honestly, it was both. I was being single doing what I wanted.
Half hoe seeds, half married seeds.
No, you didn't say. You asked me a question. You didn't ask me about seeds. Okay, I was literally like we was just talking about earlier. Yo, the dating scene is trash. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
So I was out there maneuvering through trash, trying to find a diamond in the rough.
Okay.
I picked up maybe a gem here and there.
Okay.
But I didn't find my diamond until I found my diamond.
Okay, I got you. I
had little Cuban zirconia, little placeholders until I found I could afford it.
It looked good, but it wasn't real.
It was hello, perfect analogy. Come through, King. Come through, King. That's exactly what the fuck happened. I just wanted to talk about this because this is real. Like, do we really agree with Erica? So, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I saw you posted the other question from last week.
Yes, I did. Yep. I posted a response too. Guys, respond to our questions and we put it in the story. So, the sisters are Erica and Tina Campbell.
Ain't none of y'all married.
Just my
Are they doing that for Mary Magdalene? Like, Jesus' mother?
No.
So, when did they get married?
The sisters formed. Oh, maybe you were right. Hold on.
I know the Bible.
All right, relax. The sisters formed Mary after meeting producer Warren Campbell in 1996. The name Mary is taken from the two Marys in the Bible. The first Mary is the mother of Jesus Christ, and the second Mary Magdalene, the prostitute who was changed by Christ's love and compassion.
See?
So it was by both Marys.
Mm-hmm.
By both Marys in Mary. There we go.
and you see.
All right, moving on.
When you reap the seeds, turn the prostitute into Mary Mack. That's what she said.
That's what I said.
I wonder which Mary she is. So.
Wow, bruh, I'm logging off. Yo.
I'm sorry, no disrespect. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Going to hell.
I'm just making jokes. I'm sorry.
You going to hell. These ladies that be crafty you.
They make good music. I know some of them.
I know. Hey, oh, do you? Because you need to prepare.
I knew it was Mary, the other Mary before you. You read that because I was like, something. Ain't none of y'all niggas named Mary.
I never really cared to know the backstory. I just know their names, like the commission. Like I never knew like what the heck where'd y'all come from? Commission. If you don't know commission, then just Google it. That's where Fred Hammond started off, or Marvin Sapp started off. Like,
okay.
It was in a group together, like
the Gospel LSG.
Oh, they were like the Gospel Boys to Men.
Oh, they were better.
Yes, they were the bomb, the harmonies of. Oh my God, amazing. But anyway, all right.
We know what V was doing Sunday morning with her mother.
Yeah, I was getting ready to go. Not
Sunday
morning. Cleaning was Saturday morning. What you mean?
Saturday
Sunday we had to go to Bible study.
Right.
What you talking about? All right, let me pull up the timer.
Okay.
And you better. I can't. All right. Here's my phone so you can time me crazy.
You know, Millie Vanilli. Neither one of them names is Millie or Vanilli.
I don't care. Alright. Name 5 vodka brands in 5 seconds. Ciroc, Sky, Absolute.
You guys put this on an hour. Just
what?
You put it a minute and 5 seconds.
Oh, I thought I went all the way. My bad.
Good, but it was fast.
I don't drink vodka, guys. I'm sorry. I had 3.
I should have got that one. I stopped drinking vodka, but
I'm like, what else? Oh, Grey Goose, Belvedere just hit me.
Yeah.
I think I haven't drunk.
Sveka.
I thought of Sky.
Yeah, Sky is Sveka and Sky.
I just thought about Ciroc because we
Pinnacles.
said Oh.
The trauma.
No, I got one 99 anything.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I fucked that up, guys. I'm sorry.
3 olives.
Oh. I used to have 3 olive shooters over there in Bowie Town Center at the little smoking meats place.
Going back BSU days right now.
Yep. All right, cheers to that.
Cheers. All right.
Oh.
This is better with the hot toddy. Shout out to the pillow talk.
Ooh. That wasn't even with the tea. That was by itself.
Ooh.
So we're drinking a black-owned whiskey right now. You know, we normally drink tequila.
Mm-hmm.
But this whiskey got me. Let me go ahead.
I didn't read. That's how I was
waiting. Like you trying to cheat?
No, see.
You ready? All right, go ahead. We'll get back to that, guys.
Name 5 R&B artists in 5 seconds.
R&B artists in 5 seconds.
Kills, Keith Sweat, Johnny Gill, Cisco, Boyzman. Damn.
You was too close.
I was about to be a dick and be like Mary Mary.
I would be like, no, that's gospel. That's gospel.
Oh man.
But anyway, we're drinking a black-owned whiskey.
Whoa.
What's up?
That was smooth. I barely tasted it.
Okay.
That's scary.
Or you're alcoholic. But like I said, we're drinking a black-owned whiskey. That apparently, Mr. Jabari, shout out to Jabari, he came on our show like
Picture me scrolling.
He was here like 2-3 weeks ago. He bought us his bottle. Apparently this is the originator of Jack Daniel's, quote unquote, the whiskey formula. Mm-hmm. But the white man took his formula and rebranded and stole it. And so if we
a lot smoother than JD though.
I honestly don't know because dark isn't for me, but I can tell you one thing, my nose is getting clearer and clearer. Getting clearer and clearer. That Kentucky Straight bourbon whiskey. Yeah. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
TV shows.
Yeah, what you got?
It's on Family or Fiance.
Oh yeah, you was talking about that.
Yeah. So long story short, it's usually a couple that's engaged. They bring 3 members from each side of the family, and they all stay in this house for the whole weekend. And they start off with them meeting with the relationship coach, who's kind of coaching through stuff, see what the problems are, and then pretty much they're trying to get their family members a blessing. Right. And I tell you,
I saw one episode. I don't know if it was this season or last season, at my hairdressers, and that guy, I know that guy was for the other team, but she was really trying to sell him.
Is that the one with he kind of had the bright Cisco hair and all that?
I think so.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be quote unquote a millionaire, but he really not. It's
I didn't see that episode. That might have been.
No, they didn't air that, but it was like revealed at the reunion or something like that. He claimed he had all this money, but he really didn't. I mean, he had good money for himself, but he wasn't a millionaire.
Got you.
I feel like just because you got $1 million doesn't make you a millionaire. That makes you a single-naire. Like, when I think millionaire, I'm thinking you got millions.
Right.
Anyway, go ahead.
But, no, good show to watch. If you like Diana Fix My Life, I think you would like this too. Especially season 2 is more tamed. Because season 2, like the doctor or the relationship coach, whatever she is, she's there each day coaching through the problems or whatever. Season 1, she was just there day 1 and let y'all go at it all weekend. Most times they didn't even make it through the whole goddamn weekend.
Damn.
So a lot of drama, a lot of mess. Shit I like. What you got, B?
Something a little bit more tasteful. Shout out, not that ghetto shit. I'm joking. It's on Hulu. It's a cute show. It's really, really cute. It's called
Mary.
You know what? Let go of Mary, bro. Let it go. It's called Murders in the Building.
Murders in the Building. Okay.
Yeah, let me make sure that I am on it because I want to make sure. I want to give you guys the exact names of the people in there. I know their faces. Okay, it's called Only Murders in the Building, and it has Steve Martin in there, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. You're like, what?
That's on Hulu, right?
Yep. It's like, that's such a weird, but it actually works. It actually really, really works. And they're like 30-minute episodes. It's something that you can probably binge throughout the day. And obviously a murder happened in the building, and somehow these 3 people cross paths in their building, and they're trying to solve the murder. And it ends up coinciding with a murder that happened years ago, and it's a whole bunch of trying to unveil things and understand things. And the end finale that I watched today that came out yesterday, it's definitely going to be a season 2. So
it sounds like Clue a little bit.
Yeah, it's like Clue, but it's not like everybody. It's like Clue, but a little bit like Sherlock Holmes, a little bit too.
Okay.
Where everything's it's like they're trying to figure things out, but they're 2 old guys with a young girl that's like 28, and it's like, what do you mean we're need to be on that? What does on that mean? Like they're like.
I'll give it a shot. I like movies like that.
I'll say definitely give it. It's 30-minute episodes. Like you can get through that while you're cooking dinner. Like it's real simple. Yep. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in this episode. We appreciate all of you guys engaging in with us. If you want to be on the show, definitely reach out to us via DM on Instagram at Drunk with Friends with a Z, or Facebook at Drunk with Friends with a Z. You can definitely email us at DWFriends with a Z at gmail.com. You can listen to us on iPodcast, but you know what I'm saying, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, Podbean, is there another P? YouTube, obviously, watch us on YouTube.
Like and subscribe.
Alexa, Castbox, like everywhere, guys. Google us.
Google me, baby.
Yeah, Google me, baby. And if you want to be on the show, cool. If you have something to say, definitely reach out to us. I see some of y'all commenting underneath our clips. I try to get some good, juicy clips for you guys. But I try not to make them too long. But sometimes we be so round up by the subject that we're like, what?
Right.
But thank you guys for engaging with us. We really appreciate every last one of you guys.
Yep.
With that being said, last shots are poured.
Yep. All right.
Cheers to another.
Happy belated Halloween too.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
All right. See you guys next week. Good.
That second one wasn't smooth.
Maybe because the air hit it.
Maybe.
That's 3, episode 12. What was that quote again? Because I'm gonna name the episode that. Hosies.
Hold on. No. You can't sow, SOW, hoe seeds, not one word, just 2 words, and reap marriage.
REAP or EEP?
REAP.
Marriage. Can't sow.
Hoe seeds.
I forgot the hoe part.
HOE. That's the boring part. Did you know there's a hoe?
You can't sow hoe seeds and reap marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.